City officials in Jacksonville Beach say they have checked in on local high-rise condo buildings after that deadly collapse in Surfside. We reported yesterday that the city's fire marshal and building inspector pulled the most recent structural engineering reports to make sure those buildings are up to standards. News for Jax reporter Joe McLean is live in Jacksonville Beach tonight. And Joe, today you heard from the fire marshal about what they found.
Right, and the good news, he said, is that of the 4 buildings they checked, that's the 4 of them that are over the age of 40, including this one. He said they didn't find any structural issues with any of them. But the question remains, are the rules for how and how often these buildings are inspected, are those rules going to change? In Jacksonville Beach and most of the rest of the state of Florida, there's currently no requirement that tall buildings be inspected after construction is completed, unless there are some major renovations planned. But after the devastating partial collapse of the Champlain Towers South building in Surfside last week, some are anticipating changes to the state's building code. In Jacksonville Beach, Fire Marshal Steve Chateau said the city decided to double-check its own skyscrapers.
We just wanted to be proactive in the city and go out and meet with our different condominium associations of the older high-rises that we have.
Chateau said the city contacted the management of 4 buildings that predate 1981: Pelican Point, Pablo Towers, Ocean 14, and the Seascape condominiums. He said the results were positive.
So after making contact with those 4 condos, they were already on top of things themselves. They already were lining up to have some engineering studies performed of them. Some of them have been doing this on a regular basis anyway. You know, being out of the beach, there's a lot of spalling of concrete anyway that occurs at the balconies and things. So they're looked at quite regular in there.
All of the rules for buildings in Florida are in the state's building code, which is overseen by the Florida Building Commission. I reached out to the commissioners to see if any new regulations were in the works, but I haven't gotten a response yet. I asked Chateau if the city of Jacksonville Beach is considering its own rules for building inspections.
Not at this time, there's not. I think we're going to see when all this is washed out afterwards and we get into it, there may be changes to the state code, and I think that's probably where things need to be. Instead of city local codes, we try to keep everything unified in the state.
Now check this out. If you're curious, you can go to this interactive website. It's called inspecttoprotect.org. This website actually tracks building codes that are in force anywhere. You can check your zip code, your area, your city, and see what building codes are in force. Here in Jacksonville Beach, it says, as we reported, it's covered by the Florida Building Code. We have a link to this website inside this story on our website, newsforjax.com. Reporting live, Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.
I bet there are going to be a lot of people living in high-rises who are going to be going to that website, Joe. Thanks for that. There are obviously other high-rise buildings in the city of Jacksonville as well. Are there any plans for building codes to change in Duval County?
Right, and those buildings, they're not right up next to the saltwater-laden ocean, but it is important to note that 11 of the 20 tallest buildings in the city of Jacksonville are over the age of 40. One of them is actually double that, approaching a century old. Well, today the city told me that it too is under just the Florida Building Code, and it doesn't have any recertification program like Miami-Dade or Broward counties, and there are no currently plans in the works to implement any. The only time inspections are required, again, is when there are major renovations planned or when the building is going to change its use. Back to you.
Yeah, this collapse was so horrible and so eye-opening, and that Miami-Dade and Broward are the only 2 to have this type of inspection schedule. Thanks, Joe.